Good morning, everyone. George here, owner of SilverHammer Surveillance, hanging out at my showroom. Thought I'd give you an updated tour on this not-so-beautiful day in January 2021. Showroom is at 8631 F Street here in Omaha. F Street is right over there. During the week, you want to make an appointment to come see us. Otherwise, we are here Saturdays, 12 to 5, and you can just walk in. The showroom is here so I can give you a personal demonstration of pretty much everything we offer. We can kind of show you how it works in action. I think it helps when people have a hands-on experience with what they're about to spend their money on. As we walk in, we're greeted by our video doorbell, which at this time we're using the Logitech Circle View doorbell. It's part of the Apple HomeKit Secure, which is an Apple-specific security camera program. As we walk in, we're greeted by our Nanoleaf light panel wall, assisted by an Apple HomePod. You can see these panels are dancing around to my voice. They will also do the same thing to music. I just didn't do that for you this morning because of licensing. But anyway, they do all sorts of cool things. This is called the Canvas, and they're square. They also have a triangle version and a hexagon version, and they just seem to be coming up with more shapes all the time. As we enter, you're greeted to our YouTube channel. I recommend checking out our channel on YouTube, SilverHammer Surveillance. Also got some products demo out on display here, like the brilliant light switches. These are really cool light switches that have a smart display on them. You can control your music, your smart home devices, Sonos, all sorts of things. As we walk into the heart of the showroom, we've got our full-blown surveillance systems on display and some of the most popular Wi-Fi systems on display. And that's kind of, in a nutshell, when you're talking about security cameras, the two options. You've got a wired camera system, like these ALIBI systems here. ALIBI is the brand we use. You've got a DVR, NVR, and then you've got your cameras. These wired systems typically come in 4, 8, 16, or 32 camera systems. You can do a combination of any cameras in between those numbers, but that's what the DVRs and the NVRs hold. There's two different types of technology that we offer, one being IP, which are the NVRs and IP cameras, and the other being HDTVI, which is a DVR or a hybrid DVR, and the HDTVI cameras. That technology kind of replaced analog from back in the day, but it's caught up to modern day technology and just as good as IP. And I'd be happy to answer any questions on that if you wanted to come in for a personal demonstration. But we sell pretty much every type of camera for these systems. Turret dome cameras, bullet cameras, PTZ cameras, which stands for pan-tilt zoom, like we used to use in my old loss prevention days to catch shoplifters. Those are the kind that spin and zoom and all that good stuff. And then the same thing on the IP side. And these are just a few options here. We've got hundreds of options with every bell and whistle you could possibly think of, from very basic to very advanced. All these systems you can look at on a monitor like we're looking at here, but you can also see them on a smartphone and tablet, PC, and Mac. So that's kind of the wired camera systems in a nutshell. Like I said, they're kind of more the full-blown surveillance option. The other option would be the Wi-Fi options. And we've got the most popular here that work with Google Assistant, Apple HomeKit, and Amazon Alexa. We'll start with Google Nest. Nest used to be an individual company and they were bought by Google. And so now it's branded Google Nest. They were most popular and kind of started the smart home revolution with their smart thermostat. And then they offer things like their smart smoke detector / carbon monoxide detector and various other things. But here we concentrate on the security, but we do the smart home stuff as well. So not only are we security specialists, but we are smart home specialists as well. And for everything we sell here, we will install it and service it, train you how to use it. So we won't, we'll give you the care and detail you deserve. So as far as Google Nest goes, some of the things we've got on display here. The Nest Hello doorbell, their version of the video doorbell. The Nest Outdoor IQ camera, the Nest Indoor IQ camera. And then we have some of their other devices like the Google Mini, the new Google Home speaker, Nest Wi-Fi, and the Nest Hub, which is a smart display, and it does all sorts of things. It controls your smart home, your thermostat, your cameras, all sorts of things. It plays YouTube videos, it's an alarm clock, it's a kitchen timer, it does a lot. Nest Wi-Fi is kind of the way everything's going nowadays in the Wi-Fi world. It's called what's called a mesh router, and it really forms a huge wall of Wi-Fi in your home. You can buy multiple units and put them throughout your home. And unlike Wi-Fi extenders, which kind of extend your Wi-Fi, but they kind of weaken your Wi-Fi, these strengthen and extend. And we offer all of that, not just the security options, but all the smart home options. And there's smart lighting, there's smart locks, there's all sorts of things that work with Google Assistant and the other assistants we're talking about, which is Alexa and Siri. So that is Google Nest. Moving on to Ring, which is owned by Amazon now. We offer all of the Ring products. Again, because I'm a security guy, we concentrate on the security devices, but it doesn't mean we don't do all the smart home devices. So we've got their most popular cameras, the Ring Video Doorbell, which started it all as far as video doorbells go. Things like their security system, and on all of the Amazon devices, all the smart devices, speakers, smart displays, everything. Again, we will install it, train you how to use it, and make sure you're good to go. So that's Amazon and Ring. Then moving on to the third assistant, Siri. And Apple's smart home platform is called Apple HomeKit. And much like the other two, Google and Amazon, you can use all sorts of products with it. There's a few things that are Apple specific, like the HomePod Mini, the full-blown Apple HomePod, the Apple TV, which is a streaming box that, you can watch movies, you can get apps. In my particular case, I'm watching my cameras on it, but you can do all sorts of things with it. A lot of people don't realize this, but we are actually an authorized Apple dealer. You're probably not going to come to us via cell phone, but if it's security, smart home, or music related, I promise you, I'm your guy. Come on in and talk to me about it. So one of the most popular brands that works with Apple, but they also work with Amazon and Google, is Arlo. Very popular because they're completely wireless. There's some pros and cons to that, but Arlo is one of the things we offer and works really well with Apple. Then much like the video doorbell that I showed you on the way in, Apple works with Logitech and a couple other brands to offer what's called HomeKit Secure Video, which is specific to Apple, and there are several benefits to it, but this is one of the cameras specifically made for that, called the Logitech Circle View. Goes with that doorbell, like I said, when we walked in. But anyway, like I said, we sell pretty much anything Apple, anything Amazon, anything Google. So you can come in here, get a personal demonstration. We'll show it to you in action, give you all the pros and cons to each, and kind of go from there. Another benefit to coming to us than going to a local retailer is we offer extended warranties compared to some of those retailers. We're also a little more specialized, so we're going to give you a little better demonstration, very specific to your exact needs. All of our products, not only do we have the extended warranties, but we also offer tech support in addition to having us locally to have your back. We also do have a home theater room. We're using HomePods at the moment, but we can kind of demonstrate some of the other things we do. We have a high-tech handyman service, or we can, if you bought something smart home related or tech related, and you're a little over your head when you get it home, thought you could set it up, but you can't, we'll help you do it. So in here, we kind of have the general things that, here's some more nanoleaf, these are the hexagons. But with our home theater setup, we can kind of show you some of the stuff we can do. Not only we're using HomePods here, but we also install Sonos, obviously a very popular brand. So we sell and install Sonos as well. So that's the tour in a nutshell. Like I said, during the week, you just want to make an appointment. Saturdays, we're here 12 to 5. We'd love for you to come in, get a personal demonstration. Love to talk to you and show you what we're all about. 8631 F Street. Hope to see you soon. Thanks.